Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of D-Class personnel. Have a seat. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Commander. And what we're looking at is SCP-4456-D, Containment Class Decommissioned. Special Containment Procedures. These are archived. Pass this around. SCP-4456 is contained in a Size 4 Anomalous Aquatic Vehicle Storage Unit S4AAVSU in Site 45. After every reproduction incident, the new SCP-4456 instance is to be provided with 2,500 pounds of pure silver. Description: archived. SCP-4456 is an unmanned 16th century Spanish galleon named Soy Mi Amante. In terms of appearance, SCP-4456 is no different from ships of her model during the 1500s. Every 4 to 6 days, an exact copy of SCP-4456 is generated in the nearest area of water that can hold her. If the new SCP-4456 instance is ever provided with approximately $519,000 in gold, silver, or gemstones, she will instantly disappear. If an SCP-4456 instance is not supplied with sufficient resources within 24 hours of manifestation, she will animate and become hostile, attempting to breach containment via ramming and onboard cannons. Addendum 4456-1. During investigation into SCP-4456's origins, Foundation researchers discovered the following document dating to circa 1500 CE. This is, go ahead and let me see that. Okay, so the following document has been translated from Spanish. It states, "My queen, I am filled with grief to report that Soy Mi Amante has been struck down by unknown forces. She and her crew will be remembered as the mighty breadbasket of our holy kingdom. However, I must express my concern toward her former nature. Her valiant crew would not speak of where they obtained their bounty. We only know that she carried much of it on her returns. I fear that her destruction may be the harbinger of some great and unknown force, which has tarried too long in its acceptance of our thievery. Perhaps even mightier forces are at play here, for it seems that no mortal entity could reduce such a mighty vessel as the Soy Mi Amante to mere ashen moments. May we pray that God has not taken wrath upon us and that we continue to prosper under his grace. Your humble servant, Dante." All right, this is Addendum 4456-2. To determine where items placed on board SCP-4456 would go, 10 silver coins designed as exact copies were created and installed with micro-trackers placed within each coin. After the coins had been placed aboard an SCP-4456 instance, the tracking receiver was activated and immediately detected all Foundation coins in the Museo Nacional de Prado. Investigation revealed that the museum had carried the coins since 1827. Further research by the Anomalous Chronology Department found that every time a new SCP-4456 instance is provided with sufficient resources to disappear, the Spanish government's wealth would be retroactively increased by the value of the resources placed aboard the instance. While the exact repercussions of Foundation actions are inconclusive, it is widely speculated that the Foundation may have at least partially been responsible for Spain's price revolution. Due to the large amount of money lost to SCP-4456, as well as the potential violation of laws outlined in the FIR Convention, SCP-4456 is proposed for decommissioning. The following proposal was submitted to the newly created Decommissioning Department. Let's see, this is Proposal Decommission 4456. Go ahead and pass this around. As you guys read it, I'll kind of explain to you what it says. All right, this is the SCP Object Decommissioning Proposal Form. Stated SCP-4456, Object Class Keter, Head Researcher, Director Bold. Supporting Personnel, Dr. D. Eon, representing Temporal Anomalies Department, A. representing Foundation Treasury and Finances Department, Dr. R. Regis, representing Foundation Legal Department. Now on the checkoff list, which all of you are familiar with at this point, what we actually have checked off are excessively high risk of lifted veil scenario, expense, legal concerns, and other, which they wrote temporal phenomena caused by paradox with unknown and most likely undesirable effects. This was signed off by Dr. D. Eon. Summary. The sheer cost of containing SCP-4456 combined with the legal ramifications of doing so makes continued containment inordinately expensive and inefficient. Additionally, failure to contain the object may result in exponential duplication on her part, quickly becoming unimaginable and eventually noticeable. Finally, we already know that SCP-4456 will be destroyed eventually according to document 4456-A, and that if she is not destroyed, it may result in some form of causality paradox. This is signed by Director Bold. Addendum 4456-3. SCP-4456 was approved for decommissioning. The decommissioning consisted of SCP-4456 being incinerated completely. Any remains in the form of ash or char spontaneously disappeared. Decommissioning of SCP-4456-D was officially declared a success. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was SCP-4456. You are dismissed.